in the south of Ghana on the coast, almost about the middle of the country, give or take, when you go left or right, east to west. I just wanted to show you around a little bit because a lot of people, I know you guys have been seeing me in Tamale all the time, and it's a little dustier up there and a little more traditional, shall we say. Actually, Tamale is really different. The northern region is very different from the south. And Takoradi is a different kind of city. It's a small city. It's often used for transit. It doesn't have a lot of tourist things on its own. However, they're having a big festival this weekend, and that's why I'm here. They're having a big, it's not a Christmas festival, but there's obviously Christmas going on because it's December 23rd. And so I'm here for TadiFest, and there's going to be a big masquerade. There's going to be brass bands. They have some nightclub thing going on, but it doesn't even start till 10 or 11 tonight, so I don't know if I'm going to make that. And I think there's a beach party tomorrow if I might try and find that one. So that's why I'm here, and this is the mall, and I just want to show you around a little bit. The malls are not as grand. Of course, I grew up in a place where the mall at one point in my hometown in Torrance was the biggest mall in the world, so everything looks small as far as malls to me. But I'm going to show you around a little bit because not everyone expects this. As I say, everyone has a little different view. So give me a second, and I'm going to flip the camera. Oh, come on, there we go. Let me flip it earlier. There we go. And it's still a little early, but there's a Peter Pan. It's pizza and crispy chicken, I think. There's a place that does ice cream and coffee and sandwiches. And this is where I just had lunch with Sweet Roses. I actually thought that was the only, that Sweet Roses Chinese food was only in Kumasi Mall, but then I was pleasantly surprised to find it here. So, and yeah, it's mall Chinese food, but when I don't get any Chinese food or Asian food at all, it's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's a nice change. I mean, I love Ghanaian food, but you know, like a good change. And a few of these places are closed or not quite open yet. So I'm kind of going quick through this area. And let's see. Okay. So here we go. Well, they have a place where there's a bunch of ATMs. That's always a nice thing in a mall, is where you can go and whatever bank you need is there. We have a fashion mall, and looks like they do perfumes and stuff like that. And I'll say that this mall is a little smaller than the Accra Mall. The mall in Accra is a little bigger and a little brighter, and there's also a second floor where they have a movie theater. Electronics store, and then a computer store, CompuGhana. Those are around. ShopRite is a big deal. I mean, not a big deal, but it's a grocery store. And they have both local and Western-y stuff. They're a mix. But if you're looking for like Western snacks and that, you can probably find something like that here. And then, of course, fashion. Oh, wow, they have some smocks. I'm surprised. You look in that back row there, right about there. They have some smocks, and those are whether it's popular in the north, although these aren't as big. And if you've seen some of the videos I've done, you might notice that, you know, they're made to be big and spin around, and so, in fact, I'm going to say that video just went up where they used the smocks on the Tama dance groups, Tama cultural troops, not website, YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Okay, let me just pause for a moment while I talk to you. No, I got the Tama cultural troops channel going, and the Thai dance, where they use the smocks and they go spinning, and they use the big smocks, and it's a big display when they do it. I had seen them practice that dance plenty of times, and until I saw them do it with the smocks, it was amazing. So, like, the smocks in there were pretty small and scaled down. The ones in the north are big, and they're made so that when they spin, they just spin big. They're made for the dance. So I just wanted to point that out because I noticed it. And so let's get back to the mall tour. It's not a terribly big mall, so we're about halfway through it at this point. So, okay. This little button down here is hard to hit. Okay. We got this place. I might come back after all the walking, after the beach thing and after the two parade type things. When my feet are all tired, I might come back and get a pedicure here. I've been sort of needing a pedicure. So, and they have all sorts of hair care and skin care and all that. And here's a fabric shop. Just fabrics everywhere, you know. This is the kind of thing that you will see in the Dunn Mall style. And this is Banana. Banana is cool because they just have all sorts of funky stuff. It's kind of a more Asian-y store, and they have like little household things, but they're all cute and pretty, and sometimes they have electronics accessories that are good. They can have some good stuff once in a while, depending on what you're looking for. Well, we've got some more fashion. And see, it's not all African pattern. There are different kinds of fashion going on here. So there's a lot of different stuff going on here. And see, we're almost at the end already. It is a fairly small mall, but I've come to take malls as a way to, well, hey, kitchen store. Sort of gauge at how modernized a city is. You know, how close to modern do they have a mall yet? And let's see. Oh, this is like leather handmade stuff. Shoes, hats, that kind of thing. And a toy store. I looked in this toy store and look at all these like little life-size vehicles for the kids. I always wanted one of those when I was a kid, but they were way too expensive then. You know, they were way too expensive. And I don't know how they go here, but I always wanted one when I was a kid. Who wouldn't, you know? What kid wouldn't want to be driving around? And they got a dental place, and they got a pharmacy. Everywhere has a pharmacy. When you travel, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but there's always pharmacies around. And I'm intentionally trying not to get too many people in the camera. They're not as sensitive here as they have been. We got a salon, hair salon. They're not as sensitive here as they are in Tamale, but I don't want to be rude and get people on that don't want to be. And there's a photo place. And, oh, this is kind of a hardware and safety stuff store. You know, but a hardware type store. And I'm going to take you outside. Hopefully the camera won't go crazy. Oh, I might get, you know what, I'm going to have problems with that music. I may have to sign off because of the music. There's going to be a big concert. They're setting up tents over there. I don't know if you can see it. But they're setting up tents over there. And they got a bouncy house. I guess they got stuff going on today, like family day stuff. And then tonight is where they're going to have that concert. Let me flip it around. Let me flip it around. Okay, so what I've decided is, because it takes so long to get these videos made when I'm doing the really hardcore destination videos that try and tell you a whole bunch about a place, I've decided that as I go, I'm going to do the standard kind of vlog thing and give you updates as I travel. And so you're going to be seeing these periodically, and they're going to be random, and they're going to be whatever I'm doing that seems interesting that I want to show you. So to substitute for some of the more highly edited stuff while I'm traveling, as I say, we're going to be doing this. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you hang around. I hope when you see it pop up on your feed that you go ahead and pop in and say hi. And I'll see you soon. See you next time. I don't know. I'm happy to be here. I'll tell you about when I'm sitting down somewhere and can tell you properly. Okay, bye. Bye.